Here I'm winding up the very first Telecaster voicing. We have the juiced out, but these are going to be lower output, a little bit more on the vintage sounding side as opposed to higher output. 42 gauge plain enamel. I went with a gray top. So I'm winding these up because I leave in a couple days to go do some shows in Calgary, and I'm going to throw these in my telly and I'm going to try them out, because that's what we do. We get them checked out on paper in terms of the specs, make sure that we're hitting the resonant frequency we want, and then we wind them up and see what they actually sound like in the real world. And usually this process, these pickups here, these exact ones, I'm probably going to give away by the time I get this voice the way I want to take it to market, so to speak. This is going to not be exactly what I want. I never nail it 100% out of the gate, but here I'm just putting the wire on the winder. So I'll show you real quick once I get this done up. 1 second. Let's go to here. I'm just gonna close. There we go. So this is just going to do a little pre-roll here to get the wire on here so that it's not all loose. I'll show you. 1 sec. So basically that pre-roll just pre-rolls it on here so I can see the wire, make sure everything's good, and then we hit go. Go time. And that's just going to wind itself. You can see right here, this one is the bridge. Now it is machine wound. We always say hand wound, handmade. Even back in the day, pickups were wound on some sort of machine. The sophistication has gotten better so that when you find the right tension, the right winding speeds, all those variables that shape tone, you can replicate it. The reason some of those old Fenders sounded great and sounded bad on the Fender guitars is because the tension was so inconsistent with you pinching it. You're never going to pinch it at 18 grams of pressure every single time for 1,000 sets of pickups, right? So if I wind this and I get a voice and I do demos and 100 people say, I love that sound, that's what I want, I need to be able to get that to them without messing up that tension, that winding speed. That has to be replicated consistently to do that. Now, if you want one of a kind pickup nobody else has, I can do that too. We can figure out what sound you're after. We can change the bobbins, the magnet types. We can gauze the magnets at specific levels and specifically wind and shape that coil to whatever sound you're after. So if it's of interest to you, check it out, thebtone.com. But I will be posting some live videos after I do a couple shows in Calgary with this telly. Now, I'm a Strat player, I'm not a telly player, so I struggle like heck to play a telly. I just don't like where the pickup selector switch is and the volume knobs and stuff. But I'm going to give it my best shot. We're going to hear what it sounds like. Cheers.